I am literally going to an Olympic tryout for a sport that I have never played before.
Millions of people have watched that video of travel influencer Monet Hendrickson. Hendrickson detailed her experience trying out for the 2028 Summer Olympic USA handball team.
I fundamentally believe curiosity can be a life strategy. I've always wondered what would happen if we followed our intuition instead of our comforts. Because the truth is, it's way too easy to talk ourselves out of things before we even begin.
This is how Monet preps herself for a handball tournament. She likes to garden in our citrus garden.
I like to touch grass. The lemon tree, all of the buds fell off last year, so it didn't actually have any bearing fruit. They say that you shouldn't allow it to grow fruit for like 2 years. This one clearly is smaller because it had to put all its effort and energy into growing the fruit. Look at the difference. They're really not lying. And that's a metaphor for life. My doubts about this entire process is really that there is ultimately 16 roster spots that are going to make it to the Olympics. There's already a national team. I'm statistically way older than a high-level handball player. I'm statistically way shorter than a professional handball player. And ultimately, there's a lot of financial strain that comes with this process. It's a completely different lifestyle change where ultimately I'm going to have to decide if I want to move to Florida or if I can find a way to get good enough to go play overseas and have a team that wants to sponsor me to be in a foreign country to play handball. For my entire adult life, I've been exploring the same question. What am I actually meant to be doing? I've never really connected with the idea that you find yourself. I think identity is less about discovery and more about experimentation. You test things until you recognize yourself in the process.
Nice.
I really just don't know what to expect. Like, I've not really played in a full game. The team that we're playing is the San Diego team, but they don't have enough players, so we're gonna have, like, some of us will be playing on the San Diego team. I don't know if I'm gonna be good. I don't know anything. Like, it's so unknown. I think in a certain sense, I'm feeling like a little bit nervous just because it's like, I don't know.
In with peace, out with stress.
Monet loves breath work and meditation. She literally does it every day.
I think I was blessed to be 25 working a dead-end job I was overeducated for when COVID hit. Because being at an unserious age when reality crumbles gave me the perfect opportunity to ask myself, what do I want? Sports have always been a part of my life, but after sustaining an ACL injury playing college rugby, I thought that my years as an athlete were over. In 2021, I put everything into storage, took multiple PCR COVID tests, and left the country, not knowing when or if I would be able to come back.
Ready? Look at all the stairs.
To be honest, when I discovered the Olympic handball team, I was more intrigued by high-level sports and trying something new. Making the team was never actually the goal.
Former comprehensive review by the national staffing team. I am pleased to formally invite you to join the USA Team Handball Women's.
I think the question that I have for myself is, do I actually like handball? Like, I don't know. I've only gone to practices and obviously I have fun. Like,
Yeah, this will be like the first to determine, like, wait, are you picking up the game? Are you able to score? Are you able to kind of like find your place in your position?
I'm pretty sure she told me to get white.
Yeah.
Did you change numbers?
No. Good job, Mo.
Oh.
the interesting part about trying something new is that the outcome almost stops mattering, because the real discovery is how that experience molds your identity into someone who can think bigger and believes that your efforts matter. With how much this exploded online and the pure amount of support that I'm getting on social media, it would be really easy to say that I'm going to pursue handball for that reason alone. This tryout made it so abundantly clear that people just want to be involved and they don't know how to, which is something that I found to be a problem as well, especially when you move to a new place, when you just graduate college. If you come from a sports background, you're used to having that team, that environment, that camaraderie, and then you're supposed to just like grow up overnight when you graduate. And 100 people showed up to this tryout not knowing anything about handball, finding out about the tryout
less than 2 days before it actually started, and paying $100 to participate. Call me having the audacity, call me whatever. I think that I have the ability to do something about it. Here's the thing, after traveling through more than 50 countries, I really started to notice a pattern. What looks like indifference is often just unfamiliarity, and I've seen it a lot when it comes to women's opportunities. It's not a lack of talent, it's not a lack of ambition, it's just a lack of exposure. Truthfully, exposure changes everything, and it really leaves me with one question I didn't expect to ask myself. I really can't stop wondering that if exploration is what led me here, is spending the next 2 years inside a gym the best thing I can offer?
Do you feel pressure?
I will never do something because somebody else tells me to. I'm a little bit stubborn in that sense. I think the only amount of pressure that I allow myself to feel is the pressure that I put on myself, because nobody else has to live my life. I'm the one that has to live my life. So if I want to play handball and go try to be an Olympian, then I'm so grateful that I have other people that want me to do that too. And I'll give you everything that I got for that. But I'm never someone to do something because somebody else is telling me to do it.